Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and I hope you liked my previous video. Today I am gonna do a full fall look. Everyone's been doing it lately. I know it's a little early, but it's never too early to do a fall look. But today the palette that I'm going to be using is this Morphe palette. It's the Fierce by Nature, the 3503 palette. It has a lot of pretty colors in it. Just a lot of fall colors. It does have some bright colors in there too, but I'm gonna try to work with more warm neutral colors just to stick with like the fall theme that I'm doing here right now. Then I'm gonna also just do a full face of nothing really new that I have, just products. Maybe the new product that I have right now too, as well as this Urban Decay lipstick that they came out with. This color is the 1993 in matte color. It's a really pretty color. It has like a really dark, like a brown pinky color to it, but I really like this. It's a really pretty color. Oh, and the other thing is this Too Faced highlighter that I got during that 65% sale at Too Faced, but this one's really pretty. I like that. All right, guys. Well, other than that, we're gonna step into this tutorial and we're gonna start doing our fall theme makeup. We're gonna start with eyes, of course, and this time I'm actually gonna prime. Last time I didn't prime my eyelids, and it's terrible. My eyelids are very oily, so they start to crease. And the product that I really love to use for eyeshadow primer is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. It's been really good for me. There's another one I do use. I believe it's from Pretty Vulgar. Is that the brand? Yeah, and that's a really good one too as well. It has a little bit more of a sticky texture to it, but I think it does a really good job with the colors when you're putting colors onto your eye with the eyeshadow colors. All right, so we're just gonna blend this with your finger. And then I also like to set my eyelids too as well. That way it's not very like, I would say like a wet filling. And the setting powder that I'm going to use is nothing new for me. It's a Mercier? Yeah, Mercier setting powder. I really like this setting powder. It has been like my go-to for a lot of setting my makeup. It doesn't really budge. Actually creates a nice flawless look when you're done with your makeup. All right, so we're setting our eyelids. Got my dog back there, Blue. I've been trying to tell him to go lay down so he can take a nap. He's still a puppy. He's like gonna be 2 years old on September 5th, which is coming up soon on Sunday. And yes, I still think he's a puppy. He just has a really big puppy heart. It's like all over the place. All right, so we got our eyelids set. Gonna now step into this eyeshadow palette. It's a really pretty palette. I've worked with it maybe a few times. That's why it doesn't look like it's been used that much. All right, so the color that we're gonna start with for our transition color is gonna be this color right here. And we're just gonna put that into our crease. That's gonna start out with our little look right here. So let's just dab into there. Gonna tap out the excess on it and then just work into the crease here. Has a little bit, it's a little bit of a darker color, but that's what I really want to go for today, is just that dark fall colors. And by the way, fall is my favorite season of the year. Just love the colors and the weather. I am not a summer girl. I hate sweating. All right, and now we're working it into our left eye as well. Just get a nice smooth transition color right here to work with. And I'm just gonna get a little bit closer just to see how it's looking for here. All right, okay, looking really good. I'm gonna keep this brush out as well just because it helps with like blending the other colors together. That way you don't have any harsh lines. All right, so I'm gonna step into a darker color. That way I can deepen up this right here in this crease a little bit more. I'm gonna use my Morphe M514 brush. I don't know if they still have this one available. We have to check the website. I told you I had my Morphe brushes for a while. All right, so the color that I'm thinking I'm going into is this color right here. And then we're gonna just start like a windshield wiper motion. So that's what it looks like, deepened up right there. Looks pretty good. Now we're gonna go to the left eye. I blend out those harsh lines. So mine, I always bring a lot of my eyeshadow up more high up here, just because I really have a high eyebrow bone right here. I don't have like a lower one here, but that way the color doesn't just stop right here. I want it a little bit higher so that people can actually see the color. All right, that is nice and blended there. All right, so next brush that I always use, I do need to clean my brushes, I plan on doing is I'm gonna use this brush, and I always use it to deepen out my outer V right here. And I am planning on doing where it's gonna be darker in the outer corner, and then it's gonna line it up with the shimmer shades that I'm gonna pick. So the color I'm gonna go with is, I am actually looking at this literally like deep purple color right here. And then I usually, what I do is I tap before I start blending it out, just that way I can get the color onto my lid. And then I'll show you what I mean by that. So I just tap like this, and then I'll start to blend. That way it looks pretty nice, but actually it's a good color. I like it. And then once you get that blended, you get kind of like that nice ombre color where it goes from the darker to the light color. It's dark in that outer corner there, but same technique. We're gonna tap, and then we're gonna blend just gently. You don't want to be really rough with your eyelids. And then just bring it to the middle on the top part there. And then when we go, after we're done doing the shimmer shades, we're gonna go back in that top and just kind of bring that dark color, the same color I was using, and bring it onto the top part here. But I'm gonna use my little blending brush here. So I was gonna go with a darker color in that outer V again, but maybe just a little bit in the corner here. And I might work onto this color here. And that kind of, see, it deepens it up. And then you just want to lightly blend right here. That way you still have a little of that dark plummy color peeking through. All right, so we're gonna clean that up. And then, of course, we're gonna blend again. That way we can get rid of any harsh lines. Get my hair out of the way. All right, so what I'm gonna do is put my hair back here just so I can get it out of my way. All right, so now we're gonna go into some shimmer shades here. I was doing swatches before I started the video, so that way I can see what I wanna work with, how I want my eyeshadow to look like. The color I was looking at for my inner corner was, I was gonna do this color, and then I was gonna do for where I like to bring out towards the outer corner is this color right here. But you can see that. And we're gonna bring it in the outer corner just a little bit. You just wanna lightly tap. But you can see what it did. It looks really pretty. And then we're gonna go with the left eye, same thing. And then just add it, tap. It's very pretty. And then we're gonna blend it. That way it looks all even. And now we're gonna go with that other color I was gonna tell you that I was gonna use for the inner corner. And it's very, very pretty. It looks really nice on the finger. So let's see. Oh yeah, it's nice on the lid too. It really brightens it up. And then like how I did last time in my first video where I bring it towards past the middle. That way it blends with that other color. It's very pretty. I like it. All right, and now we're gonna do the right side, or I'm sorry, the left side. And do the same thing. Sorry if my hand is in the way. I'll look at the camera here, that way you guys can see how I do it. And then kind of drag it towards past the middle a little bit. All right, and that's all you need. Very pigmented, it's very pretty. And then just blend, and then we're gonna go into that deep purple color, the plum color looking, and I'm gonna just lightly tap it, and then go on the top part here and kind of drag it a little bit. That way it deepens it up right here on the top part. All right, so that's the color that, or the eyeshadow color that we're going to be going with right now. So off camera, I'm going to do my lashes, I'm going to do my eyebrows, and my eyeliner as well. All right, so I'll be right back, guys. All right, did my eyebrows, did a winged eyeliner, and then I also added some lashes as well. Once we get all the foundation on, I'm going to do a lower line, I'm going to do also my lower lid too, and do kind of like a smoky effect. I'm going to do black eyeliner as well. Now, so we're going to go work into our foundation. The first thing is of course, we're going to prime. I like this Patrick Starr Onesize primer. It's been really good. Actually, it fills in your pores, but I might also use this POREfessional for pore filler too as well. I'm going to take a little bit of the POREfessional one, but we're just going to work with around the nose area. And I have a lot of large pores, like on my chin, my cheek area, my nose, and right here. For today's foundation, I am going to go with my Nars liquid foundation, the Longwear Radiant one, the Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. And this color is in Fiji. It's like a lighter color. All right, so I'm going to use today my Morphe E31 Kabuki brush. It's like a flat one. And we're going to use a brush today. That was weird. The pumps only came out a little bit. So I'm going to start like how last time I always start with in the bottom of my chin. And then just blend. And then drag a little bit down here. And then I'm going to add another pump here. And then work into my face. I haven't tried the Nars, I believe it's called like the soft matte foundation. I really want to try it. I know it's been out for a while. I will get there one day to try it. You know, I heard it's really good for, you know, people who have oily face, and that is for sure me. I have some really serious oily face. Kind of blend out there. Might go a little bit under my eye right here. But let's work on the right side of my face. When my husband and I did our engagement photos, I actually used this foundation in our photo shoot, and it really is nice. It doesn't have any flashback or anything like that. Felt like my face looked really natural in it, and it looked like my face was really covered really well in it. And it kind of drag up here, add a little bit more on here. Gonna do a little bit on this side too. Oop. Got some hair in the way again. And then we're working, add a little bit more right here too. Always have redness on my cheeks, my high cheekbones right here, and then always on my nose. Go into our concealer. I can't find the top to this. We'll just leave that here for right now. The one I use, so Kylie, the Kylie Jenner concealer. It actually is a nice concealer. It's really creamy. The color I got is Ivory. It has a little bit more of a pinky color to it, but it's actually really nice because it covers like your dark circles. I'm kind of dragging it down a little bit more here, and then bring it over here. And I don't do a lot of concealer. Might do down just a little bit in the middle there. All right, and then we're gonna blend. The one I'm gonna use is, this is another Morphe brush. It's an E21, and we're gonna just blend. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into that foundation brush here, throwing things here, and just tap. That way it blends really nicely. But I think it really covers those dark circles really well. All right, we're gonna do the same on the right eye here. And just kind of blend up here, and then I'm going to take my foundation brush and blend it. I'm just gonna take my finger and blend right here a little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna go down the center of the nose here and just lightly tap, and then I'm gonna take this and blend it, help it with the blending. All right, we're gonna set our makeup with the Laura Mercier, that's how it's pronounced, setting powder. I know she has a new one out now that's like a tinted one. I really want to try that one too. So I'm gonna go in this Luxie brush, the 522, and then just tap. It also, this is a nice powder to brighten underneath. All right, and then now we're gonna get that fluffy brush. It's that Sigma one, the large powder F30 brush. And just go under here, drag it down. And then your face. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna work into the lower lid right here, the lash line right here. Just make it smoky. May have tapped a little too hard on it, but all you have to do is just blend and then it'll be fine. So I'm gonna actually use this Jeffree Star brush from Morphe. And that one actually blends a little bit better, and it doesn't have anything on it. So there is black in this palette. I'll show you. It's this one right here. You know what? I might do a little bit, just a little, make it darker underneath. And then let's take that Jeffree Star brush and blend. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go into eyeliner, and I've been using this Ulta Beauty gel eyeliner. It's really good. So that's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a brush. It's a little brush, and it's from Morphe as well. It's an N213 brush. And this is what it looks like. Let me get there, focus a little bit. And it's a good brush for like smudging. See, it's a good brush. Oh, it's a nice smoky look. And you know what last time I did? In the last video, I did not put eyelash on the bottom lashes. I'm sorry, not eyelash, mascara on the bottom lashes. And it, like, the look still looked pretty good, but it just didn't have the pop that I was looking for. So I'm gonna use this Essence Princess mascara, the Lash Princess mascara. It's a really good mascara. I really like it a lot. All right, so next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna work onto bronzer. So this is the eye look right now. Did a little bit more smoky look to it. And then what we're gonna do is now go into bronzer. And it's gonna be a Nars bronzer. It's the Laguna bronzer. Really love this bronzer. It's a nice deeper color, but it gives you like that warmth to your face. And then just lightly blend. Start blending. And then the same we're gonna do on the right side. It's a darker bronzer, but I really like the color a lot. It gives you a lot of that warmth and contour that you need in your face that you don't get it all naturally. All right, and then for blush, of course, it's another blush, Nars by Nars. It's the Orgasm blush. It's a little teeny one. I think I got this in like a birthday package one time. And then just tap. And then for highlighter, we're gonna use that new Too Faced one that I got. I know it's not a newer product, but it's new for me just because I just recently purchased it. And I start tapping it first before I start doing my sweeping windshield wiper motion. Oh, sorry, I went out blurry. But that's what it looks like. I thought it went really well with this look just because, you know, we're working with some oranges and some purples and dark purple. Now we're gonna work on 2 lips, and I'm gonna use a lip liner today. I told you I didn't really use much lip liners, but when I use like these type of lipsticks, I think it helps a lot to when you start lining your lip first. And I think it helps with once you start to put that kind of lipstick on, so you're not going out of the line. So I'm going with the MAC. It's the Burgundy color. And I'll use my mirror here so I can see closer. I know the color doesn't really match the lipstick, but I thought it'd be pretty neat to use this color, start out with a dark color and then work with that lighter color and then see how it looks. And I kind of drag it up a little bit. I have some pretty big lips on the bottom, so I drag it up a little bit more. Doesn't look too much like on the camera, but on the mirror you can see it. We're gonna go into this Urban Decay lipstick, and we'll put that on. It's a very pretty color, and it goes on nice and smooth for being a matte color. Now I'm not going to use any lip gloss today just because I want to stick with just the matte color. Very pretty. So guys, this is the makeup look, and then what we're going to do is finish off with a setting spray, and I'm going to go with the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte Setting Spray. This is a good spray too. I like the original Urban Decay one, or the All Nighter one without the matte finish to it. The one thing I do not like about this is that it leaves little speckles, so you gotta take your beauty blender and kind of like blend those out. But it's a good formula still. I just really like the original one, but I wanted to try this one out and see how it worked out. So let's start spraying. All right. So actually did a little bit better, not as much speckles. But sometimes there is some speckles and you just wanna fan that out. And this is the look for the fall themed makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I hope you enjoyed the eye look too as well. Please continue to like and subscribe to my channel and leave any comments, you know, if you have any tips for me, that would be great too as well. I hope you guys have a great day today, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.